Good evening. Day 20, June 1st, 2017. Today's weight is 485.2. I'm down 10 pounds. This is the place where I need to be, and I'm going to get it done. Started these videos 20 days ago, and I had told you in the past I've dealt with my struggles. The Myasthenia Gravis hit me really hard. And in looking back, I didn't even know I had it when I started having issues. Those issues have cropped up again, but I've done all I can and will continue to do all I can to fight it. As I said, starting with the numbness in the hands, the weakness in the hands and the wrists, and me brushing it off or mitigating it my own way. And then subsequently, having the major incident a year after the first symptoms came up, from May of 2015 all the way till June and July of 2016 to be diagnosed, and then to start the whole process. From that point on till now, it has been a very difficult time for me. Very difficult time in the aspects of things that people do not know. The doctor's appointments I've went to, medications I've taken that this was even before they even knew it was myasthenia. Going to the hospital and taking those tests, neurological tests, CT scans, X-rays, MRIs, total battery of many tests and many visits to the doctor. In many incidents that I didn't feel well, went to the emergency room and had just, taken care of it. When I was diagnosed, like I said, I went on the medication and it's been rough. To compound it, when I was diagnosed, I was lucky enough to be working from home, because actually getting around was very difficult. And I did not want to admit the difficulty because of the weight and the issues people would bring up because I was overweight, and the fact that they just equate that to you can't get around because of this. Well, it's not that, it's the myasthenia acting up, or I just can't get out of bed, I'm tired. But it's the best type of word. It's not being tired, it's being fatigued. Being tired all the time. Not able to do anything. And as of late, even before I started this whole process, like I said back in October, starting the whole process of eating right, doing well by the medication, and then eating the right food. And I've been doing that. And as of late, let's say 30 days ago, up to that point, I was still having problems, and these are starting to alleviate. And now that I'm on this path, this is 20 days so far, I'm not going to stop. I'm not going to stop doing what I'm going to do. I'm going to continue to do it. After speaking with the specialist, like I said, I can report that the vitamin D I'm taking is working. The multivitamins are working to balance it out, and the food I'm eating is working. Getting rid of gluten, getting rid of the carbs and lowering those things, getting rid of sugar, is just generally putting me in a better mood and getting everything right. In turn, not eating a lot of processed food, making my own food. And it was difficult cooking. I can tell you, I got very tired, so I would sit down and cook as I was sitting down, because it was just hard standing up a lot. And that is going away. I'm making myself stand up, walk further, doing things, but then of course it is tiring. And that's what it's been going on the last few days with the issues I've had with sleep, and the melatonin I'm taking is working. So I'm taking the Mestodon, like I said, 3 times a day, 60 milligrams. I'm taking the LDN now, 4.5 milligrams every night. Taking the 10 milligrams of the melatonin. Taking the 10,000 units of vitamin D a day, and taking a multivitamin. And in turn, like I said, cooking my own food, doing it right by myself, and making things work. And that's just the health side. And I can report that things are doing a lot better. The end of May was last month, or yesterday, I should say. And in evaluating, now that we're in June, which is Myasthenia Awareness Month, I've realized that inadvertently that there are some myasthenia symptoms that I don't even know I was even having and just brushing off as something else. Like I had said before, when I was playing the horn of late, playing low notes, the muscles would be giving out in the cheek. And they still have some problems here, but I'm trying to work that out. So I know that's part of the myasthenia. So I'm having issues here in the cheeks and the lips. Having issues sometimes at night in the hands. And the other thing that's happening now that I will categorize here and chronicle, is the legs get very stiff at night. The muscles get very stiff, and I can't move my legs. When I wake up, I can't move them. They are just tight, like they were just not even in spasm. They're just so tight I can't even bend my legs, and I don't know why. I have to find out. The other thing that has been cropping up in the last few days that has happened more often than I would like is sometimes I can't breathe. And it's happened a few times. And I didn't even notice it at first, or even looking back now, I thought it was something else, like a cough or a yawn or something like that. I'm thinking about it. But it is something about not being able to breathe. And I do want to talk to the doctor about it and figure out what it can be. The last thing I want to do is take any additional Mastodon. I want to basically get off it and make it right. The other thing is I'm still looking for a client, and they are still having issues. I'm trying to wait patiently. Patiently is a far cry. I'm at my wit's end here. It's been 3 months since I had my last client. I've been concentrating on getting well and healing. But now it is dire time. I'm just trying to figure out what to do next. I have my doctor here, and I may have to move because of just trying to find work. I need to find something. I need to be doing work. And I'm on the computer every day looking for something. And it is compounding everything else, where I couldn't sleep because I was on the computer, on the phone, calling people, what's going on here. And the fact that when I would go to a client meeting, I'd be afraid that I would just get out of breath or have an incident, which never happened, but it was a concern where, okay, I have to park the car, go inside, walk up, go to the elevator or walk upstairs, God forbid, go to a client meeting, sit down and talk to them for an hour or an hour and a half about something, and hopefully I can get through without having to catch my breath or do something like that. It's hard. It's very late right now, and I am tired. I did take my Mastodon, so it is affecting my sleep, which is good. I want to go to bed. I want to finish the video, post it, and then sleep. And I want to just I don't want to lay in bed. I don't want to lay in bed and not be able to sleep. But the most important thing here is, again, I'm doing all I can health-wise, eating right, making my own food. I made some chicken today, had vegetables with mushrooms, and then I had some bananas, I had some nuts, I had some tea, and drinking water. I have to drink more water. That's the one thing I need to do still. I have to drink more water and force myself to drink the water. But I'm going to do that. But the most important thing now is to continue to lose the weight, continue to fight every day for my life and for the future, for the things I want tomorrow, because that's how it is. It's all about the tomorrows, the next days, the dreams, everything, to go on a hike, go on a walk, run, have fun, get out of the house, do things. And of course, provide for my family, and when I have a family to provide for, and do things where you hear happy laughter and a happy home, as opposed to this mausoleum I'm in right now. And that's the whole thing. The whole thing is about the future, and I'm going to fight for that future and make it happen. So, tomorrow morning, if you don't see this video, hopefully you see it tonight or early in the morning, the Today Show hopefully will be having, there are going to be people, part of the MG group, who will be there in the audience wearing their teal shirt. I didn't wear teal, I don't have a teal shirt, I'll probably wear it tomorrow. Teal. And we're also there to support Myasthenia Gravis and everything that they're doing here regarding June being Awareness Month for Myasthenia. So help them, support them, do what you can. It's a very rare disease. People are literally dying of it, and we're fighting. We're going to fight back. Nothing's going to stop us. So continue the good fight. I will continue it from my end. I love you. Take care of yourselves. Have a wonderful evening.